What? What is this song? This really wants to be Blink. That fucked up my intro. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is the Beatsy Nairo, and I usually don't talk over things. Simulation difficulty, clearly easy. Alright, so we're playing Roommates. I was trying to wait for this to shut up. We're playing Roommates. It's a Retalaika Games game. I got it for free from the publisher for the purpose of the stream. And I should be saying that while not having a song behind me, but, well, it's not my fault, is it? But hey, thought we'd give this a try this afternoon. Hope you're all ready for some hooking up with the roommates shenanigans. So let's jump in. Play the game. Well, I have a guide, and I think I'm a girl hooking up with a girl for the start, which is perfect for me. That's exactly what I want. Anne thinks that college could be the fresh start she needs to break out of her shell. Her goal is to make at least 3 new friends while keeping her grades up. Max's plan is to stay in school long enough to save up enough money through part-time jobs to get by without his parents' financial support, then drop out and start a pop rock band. Let's go with that. Is this game not gonna shut up? This better not have lyrics. Okay, good. Because I hate talking over lyrics and voice acting and shit. Alright, so, like I said, I have a guide for this. A trophy guide, but a guide nonetheless. Which starts us out as Anne. Easy difficulty. Choose the simulation gameplay difficulty. It will only affect how quickly you improve the stats, but nothing else. Easy. College. Gloria's new world, filled to the brim with opportunities for education, community service, and networking. Oh, and also absolutely soul-shakingly terrifying. The population of my own town is around 5,000. This audio, I think, is still too loud. I don't want to make it too loud under my voice. Uh, until now, the furthest I've been from home is 10 miles, and that was to stay with my grandparents while our house was getting fumigated. I have a hard time looking strangers in the eye, let alone talking to them. You may wonder what a shy small-town girl like me is doing at Liberty University, the third largest school in the state. I'm starting to wonder that myself. I thought I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, but this might be too much. As I walk down the street, I feel like everyone is staring at me. What's this? Skip mode? Okay. That's what I was looking for, removing the HUD. Okay, deep breaths, relax, smile naturally when you make eye contact. It's only a short distance to the place I'll be staying for the rest of the year. I'm living in a house on campus. It's a little more expensive, but most of my tuition is covered through scholarships anyway, and dorm living sounds loud and chaotic, the opposite of what I want. I think it'll be worth the investment. Are you Anne? A cute, well-dressed young man stands at the door of my house, holding a bundle of papers in his hand. This must be my RA. Deep breaths. Yes. My name is Dominic. I'm the RA for Platinum House. Hi, I'm Anne. Come on in, have a seat. I'll start the orientation in a few minutes. Thank you. Trying not to think about how often I'm looking at the floor. Just another thing to work on this year. I'm about to step inside when... I'm knocked to the ground by someone barreling past me. I don't know who this is. Oops, sorry. She keeps running into the house. Hey, Isabella, I can't believe she just... Isabella. She's my route. She's the route I'm on. Seems exactly what I want. He gives me a look of concern and holds out his hand. I'm so sorry, that was incredibly rude of her. Are you alright? Can you stand? I think so. I take his hand and try to stand up. I didn't twist my ankle, that still kind of hurt. I'm having a hard time thinking of anything that would have justified running that fast, let alone not having time to stop and apologize. Hi, is everyone in this house like this? Oh, not at all. He hesitates. Well, everyone has their eccentricities, but they're not all like Isabella, I swear. I would have quit this gig ages ago if they were. Hey, gives me a reassuring smile. I want to make sure everyone here has a good living experience, so if anything's bothering you, just come talk to me. Thank you, again. I'm glad that there's at least one person here I can talk to. Dominic seems very kind. Finally, I enter the house. I'll be calling home for the next year. The first floor is huge. I can immediately see an oversized couch facing a nice big screen TV. There's also some kind of breakfast nook with a big table and an area with several bookshelves surrounding a bunch of comfortable looking chairs. I sit on the couch and take a book out of my purse. I love books of all flavors. At the moment I've got a rather promising fantasy novel to start. Before I can get too far in the story though, Dominic comes back. A young man with spiked hair swaggering in after him. Tall, handsome, bad boy vibe, the kind of boy my parents always warned me to stay away from, despite not actually having someone like him in a 70-mile radius. Even when they're standing next to each other, he and Dominic seem like they're from parallel worlds. Sup, Max? Han. Just as I thought, it's hard to look him in the eye. At least I maintained eye contact for a moment. Hey, no need to be so shy. Anyone sitting here? Why don't you take a seat over there? Dominic points to the opposite end of the couch. What? Can't sit next to her. It's better that you both have more space. Bull, you just want to have her to yourself. Dominic slams a pack of papers in front of Max with surprising force. Here are the house rules. He walks over to me and hands me a packet as well, more delicately. I guess Max just irritates him. Let's go over them together. Ed, would you like to start? Okay. 1. There shall be no consumption, storage, or sale of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs in the housing area, nor shall any underage person be in the housing area while under the influence of the aforementioned substances. Students found in violation of this regulation are subject to dismissal from the housing area and remittance on unused rent under the terms of the contract. I've never touched a drop of liquor in my life. I shouldn't have to worry about this rule. 2. There shall be no pets housed in or around the building. That's too bad. A hamster might have been nice. Oh well. Should probably concentrate on school anyway. I'll go next. 3. The sidewalk, entries, and stairwells of this building shall not be obstructed or used for any other purpose than for entering and exiting the respective areas of the house. 4. No students shall interfere in any manner with any portion of the heating and the lighting apparatus or fire protection equipment in or about the house. There will be no flammable materials or explosives stored in or about the housing area. Blatantly causing fire hazards, they only put in rules, and after someone's done something dumb. I'm really having second thoughts about this place. Now Max what? Read the next two. Read the next two what? Read the next two rules, please. Well, since you asked so nice. 5. Students shall not play musical equipment or instruments at such hours and at such volume as to disturb the other students in the dormitories. Well, that's good. I hate when my sleep schedule gets interrupted. 6. There will be no firearms or weapons permitted in or about the housing area. It is vital to Dominic that his iron-fisted rule over the populace of this household be lasting and eternal, such that any rebellion can be crushed within a moment's notice. Haha, very funny. Read it properly. Hey man, I'm just reading what's on the paper. I read rule number 6. Oh wow, that is actually kind of amusing. I'll be right back. Hey Artige, how are you? Isabella! Dominic drops everything and tears up the stairs with the speed of an angry bull. Isabella? Isn't the Isabella that bumped into me earlier? She may have been rude, but I can't help but admire the sheer audacity it must have taken to edit the rules sheet right under Dominic's nose. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Started doing an afternoon stream today. Wish I could be as fearless as that. Dominic left so fast he dropped our keys. Max stands up and tosses me mine. I just managed to catch it. Well, I'm gonna bring in my gear, then tour the rest of this place. You coming? Exploded Max. Well, I did want to be more social. At the same time, I have no idea why he'd want me to come along when we're complete strangers. Why me? I was thinking it would be easier if I introduced you to everyone, because you seem kinda shy. Really? What? I'm a nice guy. Can't help but laugh, though I immediately feel bad about it. Luckily, Max is grinning, so I don't think I really hurt his feelings. Okay, I'll choose to believe you. Huh? I mean, I'll come with you. Okay. He shoots me a gratified grin. That's the spirit. Come meet me at my room once you're done unpacking, alright? Alright. Bring my luggage up to my room. I had no idea what to pack for a year away from home, so I brought as much as I could. All of my clothes, old notebooks, old scrapbooks, a microwave, my favorite tea mug, my favorite tea strainer, an ironing board, my sewing machine, my sewing kit, my bin of yarn and knitting needles. The pillows I made in 6th grade, the needlepoint I made in 7th grade, pictures of my grandparents, parents, and extended family, my laptop, my cell phone, chargers for my laptop and cell phone, and my 50 favorite books. Holy shit. Max saunters into my room. I must have taken longer to unpack than I thought. I suppose I might have overdone it a little. It's fine. If one of those hoarding shows comes by, I'll know which room to send them to. Hey, it's not that bad. Kidding. Are you ready? Sure, let's go. There's a sweet smell and some soft ambient music coming from the room next to mine. I wonder who lives here. I knock lightly on the door. No response. Come on, give it a little more force. But, look, we don't have all day. You can blame me if they get pissed. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I take a deep breath and give the door a louder knock. Hello? Pretty blonde girl peeks out from behind the door. What is this, the sanctuary house for intensely attractive people? If so, what am I doing here? I'm beginning to feel somewhat insecure about my appearance, to say the least. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Was I disturbing you? My grand's music's louder than that, no offense. Name's Max, just moved in today. This is Anne. Nice to meet you. Oh, you must be my new neighbors. I was wondering if anyone was living in those empty rooms. I'm Sally. I just moved in this past Friday. So nice to meet you. Thank you. Is that incense? Oh, this is just for meditation purposes. The energy here is so hectic that I feel there needs to be something tranquil to balance it out. Oh, I'm glad I'm not doing her route. Energy? Energy. Energy. You know, things like auras, spiritual forces connecting everything in this world. Why, if there's too much of one kind of energy, then... Rakesh, get in here! Sally winces. Everything ripples outwards from there. I'm going to keep meditating. You're welcome to join me if you like. No, thank you. Maybe some other time. Sitting in a smoke-filled room with a complete stranger, even one who seems perfectly nice, is still far outside my comfort zone. Okay, I'll see you at dinner. She waves cheerfully before shutting the door. Max shrugs as the door closes. He looks toward the yelling noises and shrugs again. He gestures for me to take the lead. A few steps later, I turn my head and he's nowhere to be seen. Well, I've come too close now. I can hear them loudly talking anyway. Sounds like this will be interesting. I walk further down the hall, following the sound of Isabella's outrage. The door to what I can only assume is a room is half open. I go inside to see what the commotion's about. Isabella is glaring at a young man who's acting like he's made some very regrettable decisions. Hope the two of them don't fight. I've barely been here an hour. I'd hate to find out I've made a terrible mistake in living arrangements. Maybe it's not too late to get reassigned. Yet another good looker, though. He looks as though he came straight off the cover of a romance novel. He does? I can't believe you painted all over my dance pole. Or he's an exotic dancer and this house is secretly a strip club. What have I gotten myself into? I'm sorry. Do you not like the colors? It has nothing to do with the colors. I can't exercise with all this fresh paint on here. But it looks more vibrant, yes? No. Well, maybe a little, but I'm still mad because you should have asked before you went off and used my things on your art project. You wouldn't want me to take all your paintbrushes and tape them together to make a dance pole, would you? The guy thinks for a moment, then shakes his head. I would not mind if you did that. And there's the problem. There's such a thing as a private proper... What's all this about? Rakesh messed with my exercise pole. So I see. And? You're the RA, why don't you talk to him about it? Oh, I'd love to, Isabella, but I'm afraid that overregulating things here would make me too much of an iron-fisted dictator. Seriously? I'm always serious. How else would I crush rebellions? Oh, whatever. I'm going to take a shower. I'll let the karma hit you on the way out. He spots me out of the corner of his eye. Oh, Anne. I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have left halfway through orientation. Did you find your way around okay? Oh, definitely. Please don't worry about it. Let me know if you need any help unpacking. I'd like to make it up to you somehow. I don't, but you know where I could donate some things? I brought way too much. Of course, I know there are some clothes and book swaps on campus. Just have to look up when and where they are. Dominic spends the next hour looking up dates, locations, and directions for various swap events. along with directions to the nearest thrift stores in town. I've never had a guy go so out of his way for me, though. I'm sure it's just him doing his job as an RA. As I walk out of Dominic's room with a stack of helpful papers in my arms, I see the pole painting boy come out of Isabella's room, covered in considerably more paint, mirage than before. Did he spend all that time cleaning up? Hi? At least I was louder this time, if not by much. He turns to me and presses his hands together in what I can only assume is a respectful gesture. Namaste. You are new, yes? Yes, my name is An. I am Rakesh. It is good to meet you, An. Thank you. You always... I have no idea how to phrase it tactfully. Rakesh tilts his head. Greet roommates. Have paint on? Oh, no, I do not paint other people's belongings. Most of the time. Most of the time? Have you ever had an idea so strong it takes over your thoughts? When I am inspired like that, everything is a canvas. I see I may have to invest in a lock for my door. I'm trying to figure out how to tactfully ask Rakesh to leave my things alone when my stomach growls. I try not to let it show, but suddenly I'm very aware of the smell of food coming from the kitchen. Ah, it is time for dinner. Who's cooking? Usually it is me, but today it is Sally's turn. He doesn't look particularly happy about it. Is she a bad chef? No, very good. She's just, she does not cook with any meat or milk products, not even butter. Vegan? Yes, vegan. Back home there was no such thing as vegan, let alone vegetarian. Meat, potatoes, convenience store food, maybe some Chinese takeout if we want it to be particularly fancy. I wonder what a vegan meal looks like. Spoiler, not good. I walk back down the stairs and into the kitchen. Sally looks up from her frying pan and gives a cheerful wave. It looks like she's cooking some kind of patty. Hello again. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. Oh, okay. What are you making? Oh, nothing too fancy. I know that most of the people here are omnivores, so I'm making some good old-fashioned burgers and hot dogs. Burgers and hot dogs? But wouldn't those have veggie burgers and soy dogs? Oh. They look and taste just like the real thing, they don't. You won't be able to tell the difference, you will. She flashes me a smile so bright that I couldn't possibly doubt her sincerity. I suppose I'll take your word for it. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh no, I'm all covered here. You just have a seat and don't worry about a thing. Okay. I go over to the common room dining table and take a seat. Over on the couch, Dominic seems to be giving Rakesh a half-hearted lecture on property rights. Rakesh smiles and nods, but I get the feeling it's not going to stick. I don't see Max yet, but I do hear what sounds like an electric guitar riff from upstairs. Crash. What was that? Hey, is dinner ready yet? Interesting. I see. The first route is the best route. Isabella comes down the stairs fresh from the shower. By which I mean she's wearing nothing but a towel. You get dressed before coming down here. Oh, is little Dominic getting all hot and bothered? At least the guy upstairs appreciated the view. She looks me over. This girl too. Aren't you the one I bumped into earlier? Oh God, why am I blushing? Enough. Isabella, put some clothes on. It's a towel. I'm breaking neither house rules nor public decency laws. Face it, honey, in the war of escalation, I always win. We'll see about... Dinner is served. Sally bustles out carrying so many platters. It's a wonder she hasn't fallen over. Burgers and hot dogs here, buns here, sweet potato, fries, and condiments over here. Enjoy. Oh, hey, I'm starved. Max comes downstairs, limping a little. Are you okay? I am, fine. Struck my guitar, no biggie. He winks at Isabella. Maybe I just shouldn't ask. We all dig in. The texture is interesting. Once you get past that, the taste is okay. Not something I would go out of my way to eat, but okay. I'm going to order a pizza. I reluctantly agree. You big babies, you barely had a bite each. Yeah, if you like it so much, how come your plate's nothing but fries? I'll have some later. I'm just bracing myself. Rakesh pushes his plate aside. Thank you for the meal. I am full. I don't think it's that bad. No, they're right. I must not have gotten a good brand. Just have to do better next time. She clapped her hands. Dominic, make that 3 pizzas, one with no cheese. It'll be my treat this time. So it came to pass that my first meal on campus was delivery. Almost everyone in this house is incredibly lively, even Sally, despite her whole meditation thing. But even in the midst of all these strong personalities, I don't feel uncomfortable. Maybe this will work out for the best. Okay. For as long as I can remember, I've had this recurring dream where I hit an alarm clock over and over again until it stops. The strangest thing about it is it always happens just before I have to get up. I bolt upright and look to my left. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 10:28! I have 2 minutes to get to class! I flit around my room in a frenzy. Socks! Where are my socks? There's my book bag, but where are my notebooks? Are they under the yarn? Wait, no, I put them under my bed because there wasn't enough space. Ah! I finally find everything I need, put on my nice jacket, and race downstairs. Never done well without breakfast, but I can afford to waste time. But can I afford to waste time on toast? I should really get. I spot someone standing stock still in front of one of the common room walls. Is that Rakesh? I suppose he must not have any morning classes. Rakesh's normally sleepy gaze is sharpened, laser-like, onto some point on the wall. It's a little intimidating. I haven't seen anyone with such preternatural focus since my uncle's last hunting trip. Are you... Shh. He frowns. Hut, look at that wall and tell me what is missing. It's a blank wall. Decoration? Life. There's no movement, no beautiful play of color. Not even the cobweb of a lonely spider, only starkness. It begs me to hint its potential, but how? I'm sure this is all very fascinating, but I need to go. I start for the door. Wait! I have it, and we must find a hacksaw. We will carve loneliness into this barren tundra. Please, I have to get... Are you suggesting that we saw through the wall? Rakesh pauses, then gives a decisive nod. Yes. It is the only way. Oh my god, this is what he meant when he mentioned getting taken over by inspiration. I didn't think it was this bad. I'm so late, and I shouldn't miss my first class, but what if he really does go through with it? Supervise Rakesh. I have to stop him. The structural integrity of our house is at stake. Maybe you're going about this the wrong way. He gives me a deep and expectant look. don't panic, just make something up. What if instead of carving into the wall, we made a relief to pop out of the wall, like an Egyptian frieze? We could use paper mache and mix paint in with the glue for color. That is brilliant. You're a visionary. On G? G? That's right, you don't have that here. I'm working on being more westernized to fit in here. I want to belong in my new home, just as a frieze belongs on that wall. Let us leave no paper untouched. Let's not go that far. Finally, lunchtime. I feel accomplished for having redirected Rakesh's creative impulses towards something worth a little less in property damage. Yet apprehensive that I missed both my morning classes in the process, the sacrifices I make for art. I'll just have to email my professors for the syllabus later. At least I don't have any afternoon classes. College allows for a lot more free time than high school, all in all. Unfortunately, my scholarships aren't going to cover much more than school, books, and board. If I want to be anything other than a crazy hermit, I think it's in my best interest to find a job. I think I'll check out my options after I get something to eat. I decide to grab a bite at the cafe on campus. I didn't pay for a meal plan, so there's no point in going to the cafeteria when the cafe food's probably better. Hey, welcome to Lingua Franca. Oh, this is interesting. It isn't the cutie I bumped into earlier. We do have a habit of running into each other, huh? Cutie? You're adorable. I could have a lot of fun corrupting you. Just kidding. You're so fun to tease. And right? Yes. You look hungry. How would you like a meatball sub? That sounds good. Alright then. One meatball sub coming right up. Thanks. How much? On. What kind of housemate would I be to make you pay for lunch on your first day of school? You can have it gratis. Just don't tell my manager, okay? Thank you. Isabella winks at me and goes back behind the counter to assemble my sandwich. She's much nicer than first impression has led me to believe. I wouldn't mind working here with her. Here you go, hon. The meatball sub is perfectly wrapped. I suppose she's been working here for a while. Excuse me. Would you happen to know where I would be able to find work? Work? There are all kinds of jobs available on campus. Heck, I started at the cafeteria my freshman year. I mean, it's one of the... Oh, shit. One of the worst jobs on campus. High pressure, fast-paced, and the people are crazy. The only good thing about it is that even a monkey could do it. Most of the jobs open to the freshmen are like that, though. If you want to get in on something worth your while, you need to show your skills or they won't even look at you twice. For instance, this job, you'd think all you need to do is look good in a uniform, but people come in with crazy orders all the time. You need to be spontaneous enough to adapt to the customers. Like, if they want marinara sauce on their meatball sub and we don't have it, fast talk them into settling for ketchup, that kind of thing. I think most of the jobs on campus and in town get posted online. You can look up the qualifications too. Alright. How do I get qualifications? Well, you want it fast and dirty or slow and steady? Both? I'd like to know my options, I guess. Okay. Now you'll probably be spending most of your time during the day at classes learning, and since How to Be a Better Short Order Chef hasn't been a class at this school with a technical college, you're going to have to look for things to do. Just working a job is going to make you better at working, that sort of thing. Working at the bookstore will get you more organized, for example. It's slower, but you'll make more money while you do it. That said, if you check the local blog site, you can find all kinds of things to do outside of school. Since you're my roommate, if you ask nice, I might clue you in on some things to do around town as well. Pretty please? Well, since you asked so nicely, there's a club downtown with a pretty decently low cover charge. And the rock climbing facility is great for the active climber, if you'd like to try that. It's pretty fun. They're relatively cheap too. Not only can you have some fun, but you can pay attention. But if you pay attention, you'll pick up some good tips on how to do better at jobs. It's faster, but also tends to cost money. Once you get skilled enough, you can start applying for some of the advanced jobs. Thank you. Thank you, Isabel. Hey, don't worry about it. Come back anytime, little one. I'd be happy to show you the ropes. Now select activities for each day, like the image below, for schedule week. Before we finish week 1, we need to schedule each day's periods by doing activities. If we don't schedule, we'll not reach the ending for character romance. So put exactly as the guide to not get in trouble. And one more thing, we just need to schedule each day's one time. And the time is exactly when we begin the game in week 1. So when we stop and reach week 2 to 21, simple, just press square to skip and continue skipping with R1. I skipped the planning? Art store clerk. Oh. Roll in better. Cafeteria. Sleep early. Classroom. Art store. Oh. Roll in bed. Cafeteria clerk. Sleep early. Okay. Classroom. Art store clerk. Wall climbing. There is no studying to be done, huh? Roll in bed twice in a row. Football water boy? Sleeper. Wall climbing. Oh. Alright. Right, where to start it out. Oh, let's do it. Learning. Oh. This is the future. I have a computer more powerful than the moon lander in my pocket. I will pay top dollar for a caller that screams future. I need telemagenta. A bad day's work. Somebody complimented my efforts. I like the puppy in the lion costume at the bottom of the wall. Very motivating. No, I totally believe this performance. Sleeping in today. Nobody can stop me. It feels so good. Alright, Jersey, check. Water dispenser, check. Team spirit, well, I should probably get to work. Johnny, water, high five. Guess that went pretty well. It's nice to be back home. It's been a long week and I'm exhausted. Just want to curl up in bed and read a good book for a while. I'm thinking about my room when I see Isabella on the porch talking to Max. Seriously, this party is gonna be great. You gotta come out. He sees me walking up and waves excitedly. You too, hon. This is the first really big party of the quarter. It's gonna be so much fun. Everyone will be there. I don't know if I'm up to an actual party. Just getting used to the house has been taxing enough, and I really am pretty tired. Who's coming? And where is it? Max and I, for sure. I doubt anybody else will come out. You gotta come out, Anne. This is just a thing for you. You need to blossom, girl. Isn't that right, Max? It's gonna be loud and crazy. A perfect place to let go and have a good time, you know? Exactly. Isabella and Max start mock dancing with each other in front of me. I guess trying to show me what they'll be doing. I guess it could be fun. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Let me think about it, okay? Alright, get a move on. We won't wait all night, huh? Isabella winks at me as I pass by. I head past the other two and up to my room to unload my books. Huh? Oh, play event. I had no idea the party was going to have so many people. I'm starting to get lightheaded. Maybe it's not too late to go back to my room? No, I've got to be strong. I came here to get away from my fears. I'm never going to get anywhere if I just keep shying away from people. And besides, Isabella's got a hold of my arm. That girl's got a grip like a steel trap. I'm not going to say I'm being dragged into the house, but we are entering it perhaps faster than I would have liked. First things first, where's the keg? Keg? Oh yeah, gotta get this party started. Got it. I'll be right back. Should you guys really be drinking? What is this you guys bullcrap? He's getting beer for all of us. What? Come on, hon. This is just what you need. Alcohol is the great inhibition breaker. And there are tons of cool people at this party for you to meet. I don't know, Isabella. Can't I just wait here? We'll never get anywhere just being a wallflower, girlie. Here, take this. One for you too, sexy. Isabella takes hers immediately, taking a huge swig from her plastic cup. I can't have her a plum. But I still take the preferred cup. Go on, hon. Bottoms up. Isabella is winking at me. I suppose there's nothing else for it? It's the first time I've had beer. When I open my eyes, only half the cup is gone. Here you go, cutie. Way to go. Now let's hit the dance floor. Yeah. I can feel my cheeks reddening as they grab my hands and we start to head to the dance floor. Already, shouldn't we check the scene out first? No better place to check the dance than from the dance floor. As we make it to where the other students are dancing, the crowd starts pressing in on us. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also a bit exciting. The other two let go of my hands and I start dancing. Isabella looks at me with an appraising look. I don't think I'm up to dancing yet. Max, grab us a refill, will you, hot stuff? Anything for you, babe. Max grabs my half-empty cup and heads off back to the keg. Isabella takes both of my hands in hers. Okay, Anne, now's your chance. Go after him. What? What do you mean? Come on, go grab yourself a cup of courage and go talk up Max. He's pretty cute, and you live with him, so he's not going to be mean to you. He's great practice for talking to guys. I don't know, Isabella, I guess he's handsome, but I don't think I'm ready for that. Oh, please, that's what the beer is for. Go on. Nope. Talk with Isabella. Just not ready for that step yet. Come on, Isabella. You invited me out. Let's just have fun here, okay? Isabella looks a little disappointed with me, but nods. Okay, hon, but if you're gonna be here, you're gonna have to dance. No room for slackers on the dance floor. Okay. I can feel the heat rise in my cheeks again as I start trying to sway on the dance floor. Isabella is dancing circles around me, but she seems to be having fun. She's got a goofy grin on her face as she moves and sways. I empty my cup, trying to hide my blushing. Ha! You got as much rhythm as a traffic cone. Come on, hon, feel that beat in your bones. Isabella grabs my hips and tries to help me move in time to the rhythm of the music. See? That's what I'm talking about. Here, move. Very nice. Still some room for a hot stud here, ladies. Max hands us both cups. It smells much stronger than the last cup of beer. Is this still beer? Max looks chagrined and grabs the cups from both of our hands, switching them around. It's called a brain fart. Isabella looks at her cup, shrugging and taking a deep swig. Nice. Where's yours? Hey, I can only hold so many cups, plus some of the other guys kept grabbing them. Well then, it sounds like you got a little line to get through, doesn't it, hot stuff? Isabella bets her lashes at him and Max sighs, but he goes back off towards the keg. Isabella winks at me laughingly. Now where were we, cutie? Ah yes, time to get you moving. We start to dance again. I try to sway like Isabella showed me, but I end up just kind of shuffling. At least I only step on Isabella's feet twice. Oh my god, you're gonna need some work, hon. Come on. She puts her hands on my hips again and starts helping me to dance again. They drain my cup as we move. My head is starting to feel a little light, but I feel like I'm dancing better. I'm not blushing as much either. Yeah. That's called getting drunk. You're actually dancing worse. The music is fast and we have to move fast to keep up. People kept jostling me, but after a little bit I stopped noticing. After a few moments, Isabella moves away from me a little. Here you go, you're starting to get it now. Thanks for helping me, Isabella. Don't worry about it, hon. It can be hard to meet new people in a new place. I've never been very good with meeting new people. I can tell. But that's what you've got me for, right? After all, I can't... You thought I couldn't get back here. Max is starting to slur his words a bit, but he hands Isabella another cup with confidence. He takes a swig from a cup of his own. Strong stuff, am I right, babe? It's alright. I'm not really feeling it. Maybe I just need more. Isabella bats her eyes again. Max grins like she just kissed him and starts moving away again. He veers a little bit more than he did last time. Right away, babe. Max to the rescue. Isabella's definitely laughing at Max as he walks off. Once he gets off the dance floor, she grabs my hand. Giggling together, we move deeper onto the dance floor. Don't think I could do that. Bet my eyes and make a guy do whatever I wanted. You're so pretty, it must be easy. But thank you, cutie. Trust me though, you could have that guy wrapped around your little finger in no time flat. That restrained librarian look, you find the right guy, he'll fall for that hard. I thought I was over my blushing. Oh, this isn't the look, I mean, not like you. No, you're super cute, hon. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Definitely not over the blushing yet. Maybe I should have had some of whatever she was drinking. We start to dance again, and this time I'm doing better on my own. Isabella moves in a little closer to me, nodding her head in approval. Now you're getting it, hon. Isabella moves even closer, but she seems to be looking past me. Next step, hon. Before I can ask what she means, she grabs my hips and spins me around. Now I'm face to face with some strange guy who is dancing behind me. I try to stop, but Isabella's still moving my hips. Come on, hon, just go with the flow. It's the best way. I'm blushing pretty hard. This guy seems to be grinning. With Isabella right behind me, I can't really get away. Hey, how's it going? Good enough. Isabella laughs as she grabs my hand and drags me to a different part of the dance floor. Strange guy looks sad to see me go, but by the time we stop, he's long gone. Oh, sorry. Were you actually into him? No, no, it's fine. That's what I thought. Besides, I'm liking having you to my crash came over from some chairs by the key line. Looking over, all we can see is some suspiciously familiar colored spiky hair. Found a new way to interrupt us, eh, odd stuff? Oh well. Come on, we should make sure he's okay. That certainly didn't sound good. We make our way off the dance floor to find Max crashed out on a pile of chairs next to the keg line. Somebody is saying something about him downing 6 cups of the punch. Somebody else is leaning over him, drawing something with a marker. Alright, clear off. That one's mine. Come give me a hand, Ann. The other guys snicker at poor Max, but give us room to pick him up. Lady, have you tried the punch? Maybe next time, slugger. Let's get you home. You're not drunk or nothing. It's because some of us can hold our liquor, buddy boy. Isabella winks at me and we both laugh. Max's health passed out, but at least he's able to move his feet. Otherwise, I don't know if we could have carried him. Takes a while, but we managed to drag him back to Latin House between us. It's definitely going to be a nice morning. The sun is up and the birds are singing. Looks like I'm not the only one awake either. Dominic, Sally, and even Rakesh are all here in jogging clothes, doing stretches. Good morning? What's going on? Oh, hey. We were just about to head out. When we go to jogging We like to go jogging together on weekends. We usually hit the gardens. They're just lovely this time of year. You want to come with us? It's a great workout and the scenery is gorgeous. You should come along, Ann. Nothing like a hearty run to get your pulse up. And staying fit is important for a good student. It's true, plus it's a good way to learn your way around. At the very least, to the gardens. Well, I'd really like to, but, those 2 hooligans got you drunk last night. Well, I wouldn't quite say that, but I'm not really at my best right now. Take it as a lesson, Ann. That's the kind of feeling you can be used to waking up with when you hang around those 2. Oh, lay off, Dominic. It's fine to go party every once in a while. We understand that. You get some rest, okay? Sally shoots me a beaming smile while Dominic gives me a stern but concerned nod. Then the lot of them head outside. A moment later, Dominic and Sally run off. Rakesh starts doing something very much like running, well, more like walking kind of quickly. Hopefully he doesn't get left behind. One simple but nutritious breakfast later, and I'm actually feeling pretty energetic. I can hear the front door opening. May as well take a peek and see who it is. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Looks like they had a good run. Dominic is in really good shape. He must run a lot to get so firm and fit looking. Not that Sally isn't looking great too. I don't think Rakesh managed to keep up though. He looks like he barely ran at all. Was it a fun jog? Definitely. You should really come with us next time. It's quite invigorating. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I bet you'd like it a lot. Rakesh nods along with the other 2, but doesn't really seem like he's listening. Which means he probably isn't. Well, let me know when you go again, and we'll see. Thanks, though. For the offer, I mean. Of course, Rumi. It's definitely an outstanding offer. If you ever change your mind, I'll let you know when we run. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Not sure this part is worth keeping up with. How can a game so loud be so silent after just a bit? I think I'm starting to get the hang of this class routine. After a long day's work, some food sounds great. I guess I could peek into the kitchen and try to see how it's going. The first thing I see in the kitchen is Sally staring right at me. Oh, hey, I was just checking on dinner. No problem. Want to lend a hand? I could use some help with the tofu. Guess Sally's trying to cook vegan for us again. I'm not the greatest cook, but I could help, I guess. Especially since Sally's last meal came out so unappetizing. Let me put my stuff away and go wash up. I'll come down if I can, okay? Sounds good. Otherwise, I'll see you at dinner. Play event. Once I've got my hands washed, it's back down to the kitchen to give Sally a hand. Maybe together we can make this week's meal better than last week's. I'll come back and grab a spoon and stir the pasta, okay? Okay, though, no offense, but did you check this batch? Last week was not that good. Hello, Metal Crazy. Oh no, I switched my brands. I even made myself some over the weekend just to make sure. This stuff is much better than that last tofu. Plus, I'm not trying to pretend it's hamburger this time. I figure we'll get back to basics this week. This time fried tofu and portobello fettuccine alfredo. Best VN ever. Why? I can see Sally mixing some kind of creamy sauce in a small pan. Not really, actually. Not really. You do know that every VN has an auto play option, right? You never need to press X for each line. You do not. Every VN has an auto option, okay? Pressing X each line is for people who are slow readers or talk to chat or something like that. You can see Sally mixing some kind of creamy sauce in a small pan. The pot is boiling on another part of this large stove. I grab a spoon and start to stir the pot of pasta. Let me know when that tofu starts turning brown so I can flip it, okay? This is a pretty amazing spread for all vegetables. Do you mind me asking, why did you decide to go vegan anyway? How are you doing though? It was an easy decision, really. How so? Well, I love animals, all animals. How does it make sense to eat something you love? I mean, if you don't love it, you don't eat it. I mean, I started looking into being a vegan because I didn't want to hurt any more animals. When I looked into the health benefits, it became totally obvious. Really? Yeah, reduced chance of heart disease, less chance for diabetes. It's a very healthy diet all around. Yes, you can be anemic. Tell her it's... Not worth it to give up meat? That's not what my guide says. It says option 2. Tell her it's worth it to give up meat. I'm assuming they left out the nut. I don't know. Are you really sure it's a healthy diet? I mean, I've heard you need a lot of supplements. It's only if you plan your diet poorly. I take a couple of supplement pills just because. Well, it's hard to get all the good supplies on my budget, you know? I have to admit I haven't been really eating my best since starting campus life. It's probably best that I don't try to make any major changes until I can be sure it's best for my health, you know? But trust me, I've done a ton of research on this stuff. The benefits are incredible. If you want, I can forward you some links. Sure, I'll take a look. Okay, I know you'll love it once you see all the benefits. Did you know I'm a vegan? Not so sure about that, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. It's hard enough to get vegetables that aren't potatoes back home. If I went full vegan, I'd starve. I think she can sense my hesitation, but she's still smiling, so I guess it's okay. Sally and I drain the pasta and pour the fettuccine into the saucepan. Okay, you keep stirring the pasta. Make sure the mushrooms don't burn. Okay. Thanks for helping me out in here tonight. I know this is a different type of meal for you. Oh, it's no problem. It's just nice to see someone who doesn't automatically see something different and think it's bad. Well, I kinda came here to try different things, so I'm trying to keep an open mind. That's a good attitude to have, I think. Look to the positive and try to avoid the negative. I'm used to people making fun of me for being a vegan, but it's about making a stand and showing the path to enlightenment. Right back, need to go do some shopping. Alright, have fun. I guess I can understand that. Well, pretty different here, and we're different in different ways. Isabella and Rakesh are, well, even look at you and Max. Different, but we have things in common, you know? But we need to embrace that diversity. It's the path to truly capturing that harmonic energy that brings people together in understanding. I really don't understand what she means by energy, but I think I get the message she's trying to convey. Our differences can serve to bring us together sometime. Exactly. Okay, I think we're ready. Let me get the plates out to the table. Can you turn off the stove and tidy up a bit while I serve? Will do. I wonder what she meant about Rakesh and Isabella. Oh well, it doesn't matter for now. I clean up a bit, and as I hear the others grabbing plates and sitting at the table. A few moments later, and I can hear Sally asking them if they like it. Utter silence. Uh-oh. Hey, come on out and grab a plate. They all really like it. Great job, hon. Heading out, I join the others to enjoy a great meal with my roommates. Really? Alright. Wait, what? I thought I wouldn't skip things I haven't seen yet. Skip text, scene. Did I see that? I guess it wasn't skipping, it was on auto. Still a little weird wandering around this place like it's my own home. I've only been here a few weeks. I'm not used to the noises yet. For instance, I can hear a bunch of the others downstairs. I wonder what's going on here. Looks like Max, Rakesh, and Sally have set up in the common room. There are also about 4 6-pack stacks on the table. Hey guys. Oh great, hey Ann, we were just about to start playing King's Cup. Come join us. King's Cup? A card game with drinking that Isabella showed us, or maybe a drinking game with cards is a better term. You know the rules forbid alcohol in here, right? Paging Dr. Buzzkill, you're needed for an immediate funectomy. Hun, don't tell me they lured you into this debauchery. Oh, Dominic, you should join in too. There's nobody listen to me around here. We listen, we just think you are silly. Come on, Dominic, loosen up. Besides, if we can't do it here, then we're gonna be forced to find somewhere else to do it. We'll be out on campus drunk and wild, talking about how our cruel R8 threw us out of our own house. It might not look very good. Oh, fine. Do whatever you like. Just don't come crying to me when the housing authority kicks you all out. I can hear Dominic's door slamming from down here. Come back and join us, Dominic. Poor Dominic. You said Isabella showed you this game. Isn't she here? I know, right? You'd think since this was Isabella's idea, she'd have stuck around. But apparently her latest crush called and she had to go running. Crush? Oh, sorry. I meant boyfriend. Sally's holding up air quotes around boyfriend. I guess they haven't been together long. We'll see how long this one lasts. I guess Isabella gets these crushes a lot? Oh well, I'm sure she'll be fine. Okay, so it's just us then? Yes, just we three, four, if you would join us. Don't know if I'm ready for this level of social drinking. I have something to take care of real quick. Oh, don't go hide. No, just, if I'm not down, go ahead and start without me, okay? Don't dawdle, girlie. We got enough booze for everyone. I can't drink it all by myself. Just most of it. We play all the events? Okay. Well, let me take a quick break and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me take a look at Twitch, by the way.
Game download.
Oh, no. When is the Capcom event starting? Alright. E3, guys, I still want to keep up with it. Alright, play event. I have to admit, I'm not sure if I'm up for this. But they all really seem to want me to come play with them, and I did want to make some college friends. Alright, I may as well have some fun, right? When I get back down, I'm surprised to find Dominic is sitting there. He looks sort of upset. Dominic, I thought you weren't going to play. I thought you wanted to crack down on us? See, Sally, I shouldn't even be down here. Stay put, you grump. You've earned a little ribbing, I think. Just go with the flow already. Dominic grumbles at Sally, but gives me a grudging shrug. I guess he's playing with us after all. Hey, I brought a little something for the wildcard rounds. Oh, have you played this game before? I think I played it by another name. Really, I just wanted to get better booze. Okay, well, as you can see, Rakesh set everything up quite nicely for us. She gestures at the table where the game is set up. A large plastic cup sits in the middle of the table. Around it, in a circle, are a bunch of cards. Oh yeah, I think it was called Circle of Death last time I played. It was a while ago, though. The rules are simple. We take turns pulling a card from the circle. Each card has a special task or meaning assigned to it. When it is drawn, we perform the task. The card's meanings are as follows. A 2 means that you may make someone at the table other than yourself drink. No offense, Rakesh, but I came down here to play, not listen to a King's Cup seminar. Just tell us the rules as we pull the card. Yeah, let's get to it. We all cheer, though I'm a little nervous about all this. Dominic also seems a little reluctant. Who goes first? I think someone has now volunteered. Really? Oh, geez. Okay. I reach over to the table a little slowly. I guess it's now or never. No dawdling now, come on. Alright, a 10. Okay, quick, think of a category. Then we all have to say something that fits in that category. First one to miss has to drink. Okay. Liquors. Beer. Boo, you took the easiest one. Vodka. Wine. Rum. Scotch? No, that's... Everyone yells drink at the same time. Dominic makes some frustrated noises, but he knows when he's been busted. He takes a big hit off his beer. I'm next then, right? Okay, ace. Waterfall card. Everybody begins to drink. You can stop when the person to your left stops and not before. Dominic is to my left, so I'm watching him as we all start to drink. He catches my eye and gives a quick wink, but soon he's watching Max to see when he can stop. Max, unfortunately, seems to be out to get us all drunk. It seems like forever before he stops. Jesus, Max, I thought you'd never stop. Can't stand the heat? Get out of the kitchen. Next up, Jack. Uh-oh, make a rule. Everyone has to follow that rule. Every Jack has another rule. Okay, every time I touch my ear, everyone has to drink. As if to give us an example, he immediately touches his ear. We all take a quick drink. Then the jerk touches his ear 2 more times. I think Max enjoys his power a bit too much. Next will be a 6. Ladies? And 6 is for the girls. Bottoms up! The boys cheer as we take a long swig of beer from our cans. When we finish, Max makes it worse by touching his ear again. I'm glad I had a big lunch today. My turn. So with this card, as soon as I show the 4, everyone has to touch the floor. Last person to do it has to drink. Ready? As soon as she flips the card, 5 hands slap down onto the floor. Rakesh is being the slowest. I was distracted. No excuses now. The next few rounds passed by in a blur of cards and drinking. We made our way around the table 3 or 4 times. At some point Max broke out the vodka and started pouring it liberally into people's cups. Still managed to sneak by with little sips and not gulping too much. I think the others let it slide since I'm not really used to alcohol. At another point, Sally got a jack as well. Her rule was that everyone had to say thank you for the bounty every time a card is drawn. The last person to say it had to drink. She was the victim of her own rule a couple of times. Between that and Max's here rule, everyone was starting to get really drunk. Dominic pointed out that we were 3 kings in, though, which meant we only needed to find the last king for the game to be over. 10. Never have I ever painted a live mackerel. It would be quite fun to... I don't think anyone's done that, Rakesh. Yes. Never have I ever held hands with a girl. Dominic and Max put their fingers down, so I guess they'd at least made it far with the ladies. Seeing how drunk Max had managed to get us tonight, I decided it's time for him to pay the piper. Never have I ever jumped off a stage. Come on, now you're just picking on me. Never have I ever skipped a class to go to band practice. Seriously, screw you guys. Max is the most drinking-ish. My plan backfires when Max pulls on his ear 3 times in a row. That jerk. As Sally pulls her card, Rakesh is the last to say thank you and takes his drink. Ha! The Queen! This is the most special card in Latin House rules. As the Queen, I get to ask you all questions. If you don't answer, you get a penalty. We all groaned at the thought of answering Sally's question. Who to pick? I really hope she doesn't pick me. Which, of course, means she will immediately pick me. And, question. Yes? Yes, what? Yes, Queen? That's better, Anne. How many people have you kissed? What? Really? Like everyone? Don't dodge the question. Answer it. You mean everyone in my life? Just relationships? I don't know, 12? I only kissed a couple of people romantically. I said answer. Don't mince words with me, Mishy. I don't know, I couldn't tell you. Sighing defeat. There's no way this could end up well. Oh ho ho, you refuse to answer your queen? And for your punishment, you must kiss. I hate the suspense the most. She's just drawing this out to be dramatic, I know. Dominic! Oh man, why him? Shut up, Max. Shut it, Max. Go on, Anne. But Oh no, I'm shutting down. Sally just looks excited. Max and Rakesh are laughing and waiting. Dominic looks nervous, but he's looking to me. Why? Oh jeez, what am I going to do? Kiss Dominic. You know what? Screw it. Came to college to break out of the old mold. Well, I guess... Hey, don't I get a say in this? Everyone else just shouts no at him. I know I'm blushing like crazy. I don't really know what to do. If you really don't want me to, Dominic... Oh, whatever. Stupid game. Dominic doesn't seem to be fighting it as hard as I thought he was going to. Maybe he's really okay with it? It's just a silly game after all. So I should just... You should just kiss him. Yes, son. It's quite simple, I think. I look at Dominic and steel myself. I can see myself moving towards him. I can see myself moving in close. I can see myself grabbing his face, looking deep into his eyes and planting the biggest kiss he's ever had on him. I can see myself not moving at all. I'm just staring at him. Oh no, what do I do? Hey, let's just get it over with. One moment Dominic is sitting there, the next his face is right next to mine. He looks me deep in the eyes and leans in. His lips meet mine, and before I know it, we're kissing. His mouth is firm but gentle. It feels nice. Her eyes are closed and I don't know how long we're at it, but the others start cheering. I open my eyes and immediately pull my arms away from his shoulders. When did I put those there? Whoa, way to go, Arn. So hot. Nice one, shy gal. Oh, next time try to do better than that jerk off, yeah? Oh, shut up, douchebag. Alright, pull the next card then. I certainly can't talk right now, so I just reach out to grab the next card. Flipping one on the table, I think everyone is shocked to see the fourth king laid out. Everyone cheers as I grab the cup full of beer and vodka from the middle of the table. I'm honestly just glad for the distraction as I empty the cup. Alright everyone, we've had our fun, that's the game. Let's go another round. Don't think your liver could take another round. We'll get another one. Someone to help her to bed. Help her to bed, and then get back to your own. It's far too late already. I will help her off to bed. You take one shoulder, I'll take the other. The drunken deadlift is a two-man event. I'm just fine. I'm the capital of the sober team. The other two wrestle with a reluctant Sally. I wave good night and head back to my room to crash. Class is going to begin any minute now. I really need to get a move on. It's a beautiful day out, though. Alright. Maybe later I can come read under the leaves. It's very relaxing out here. The trees are rustling in the breeze. The sun is shining. There's even music playing. Wait, music? Oh, there's actually someone playing over there. I think I know him. Max, is that you? Hey, gal, come on over. I've been working on some new stuff. Come listen. Well, I kind of, Oh, come on, just give me a couple minutes. Plus, I'm making some good change, right? Stay a bit. Oh, why not? It's not like I get cute boys asking me to come over every day. I can be late for one class, can I? Are you busking? Well, I didn't start out to. I was just practicing a bit out here, and some jerk threw some spare change into my case. I look Max over. He's looking a little grungy, but it's probably just his laundry day. Well, I don't think you look like a bum, Max. Thanks, I think. Anyway, it's not such a... not such a bad gig. I might do these for a bit of beer money on occasion. I don't know where all these college students get all this money to throw away, though. I thought college kids were supposed to be poor. I know I am. No kidding, right? So you heard the music, right? What do you think? Oh, it's fantastic. You're really good at it, Max. Yeah, I know. Got a good feeling about this song. I think it'll be a big one for us. Hey, as long as you're here, help me make a bit of money. Well, I've got a little cash, but I think I have plans for it. No, nothing like that. I just wanted you to help me draw a crowd. What? It's easy. If people walk by and they see you cheering and clapping for me, they're going to want to stop and find out what's going on, right? I guess, but I mean, you want me to cheer for you? Yeah, you know, just go swoon for me and stuff, act like a real fan. I don't know, Max. I don't know if I can do that. He wants me to make a spectacle of myself. I can already feel my cheeks heating up at the thought of it. Come on, An, do me a solid. Tell you what, I'll even give you a manager's fee, 10% off the top of whatever I take in. Think of how many bookmarks and textbook covers that kind of cash could get you. Bookmarks and textbook covers? Or whatever you buy for studying, you know what I mean. Whoa, go stud! Yay, play it, guitar man! Look over at the new voices and see two very attractive girls doing exactly what Max wanted. Only one of them spoke up. She seems pretty exuberant. Wait, did you offer this to every girl? No, I swear, I guess I've managed to get a few fans. He is playing pretty well. Still, I can't believe they showed up just as he was asking me. Well, I guess you don't need me then. Oh, come on, Ann, I totally need you still. Remember, three's a crowd, right? If people see a real crowd starting up, they'll really start to flood in. I don't know. Cheer for Max. You know, I came here to make friends and I think Max is my friend. So I just have to say what they're saying? Play another song. Encore. Thanks, Ann. I appreciate it so much. I just hope I can do a good job. You'll be great. Just wait until you see me work a crowd, though, Ann. I back away from Max as he begins to play a new song for us. I even throw a coin into his guitar case just to help things along. Oof, you play really well. Yeah, play us some more. Hey everyone, I'm Max. I'm with the Black Alley Flash. Though, they're not here right now. Keep playing. Yeah, you sound great, stud. One of the girls looks at me questioningly. I know because I saw her out of the corner of my eyes as I tried to hide my face. Yeah, good looking. You sound great. The girl gives me a thumbs up while mouthing, "Isn't he cute?" at me. I just nod, still embarrassed. It doesn't take long before Max's plan starts to work. An actual crowd has started to gather around. Max is playing and looking around the crowd, winking at some of the ladies. I get a nod and a wink before he starts into a new song. This one is for a good friend who really helped me out. I guess Max thinks we're friends too. I blush at the dedication. You're welcome. I stopped just shy of glaring at the girl who piped up. I know who he meant, and that's good enough. He's still looking at me as he starts really ripping on his guitar. I think I've heard him practice this one in his room. This solo is really powerful. The whole crowd is looking rapt attention as Max's fingers glide along the frets. Max is in the zone. He's got his eating out of his palm of his hand. Smack. Out of nowhere, a football smacks Max right in the face. I can't believe it. He falls over, splayed out on his back. I'm running towards him even as the other onlookers are gasping in shock. Oh, music dude. Sorry, man. That was a pretty nasty fumble. Sorry, dude. Oh, what the hell? I'm the first by Max's side. And what was that? You alright? Some idiot hit you. I'm fine. Just knocked the wind out of me, that's all. The crowd around breathes a sigh of relief and starts dissipating. Hey, come on. A little help there, bro. One of the onlookers rolls his eyes and grabs the football from where it landed near Max. With a vicious drop kick, he sends it off towards the quad fountain. Not cool, dude. Max and I laugh as the jerk runs off to rescue his football. Come on, let's close up shop and go count our booty. Yeah, okay. Thanks for helping out, really. Well, next I'm going to help you up. Together we make our way out of the quad with Max's gear in tow. Not much time left in the weekend. I've still got a lot of studying to do. Classes are really starting to ramp up and I don't want to get left behind. You crazy? Seriously? You've gone over the edge this time, you crazy control freak. Have you forgotten that this is a college? I know you like to treat it like your own personal hookup bar, but you're supposed to be here to learn. That's no excuse for taking our precious weekend time from us, and in the evenings, some of us have lives to lead, jackass. Apparently Dominic and Isabel are arguing about something. They're suddenly being loud enough. I guess I could see what's going on. Then again, I kind of have things I should be doing. Well, it couldn't hurt to find out what they're going on about. You really are making too much noise for me to really concentrate. I'm not stealing your life away, Isabella. I'm asking you to dedicate a few hours on Saturdays to actually accomplish the higher learning you're supposed to be here for. What? You think I can't keep my grades up? My GPA is fine, thank you very much. Oh yes, I'm sure you're icing every subject while you think about which boy to date next. Screw you! Besides, if you are that good, you should be sharing your skills with the rest of the house. Like Ann here, should be sharing her tips with everyone. She's an excellent student. Well, I'm sure I could be convinced to study her a little closer, but that's beside the point. Wait, what are we doing? Apparently control freak Dominic likes to watch people studying. Honestly, I don't really know what's going on here. That's not what I was talking about, and you know it. That is, in fact, exactly what I want to enforce a study group for. I'm talking to Isabella about enforcing a study hall for the roommates every Saturday evening. 2 hours every week for people to get the help they need. You mean a few hours for you to lock everyone down, keep us trapped in the house while we grow old? Some of us have plans for our weekends, jerk. We'd like to party while we're young, you know? There'll be plenty of time to go have fun on Sunday night. Well, yeah, everyone knows the best parties happen on Sundays. Right. Maybe there's more to college life than just trying to party all the time. What about people's relationships? Some of us have very busy boyfriends, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me call up the professors and let them know to stop classes next week so you can catch up on your makeouts. Oh, whatever. Well, Ann, what about you? You agree with me, right, Ann? A group study hall could be fun. Plus, we'd all have a chance to learn some different things. I suppose Dominic is counting on me to back up his point. I'm sure the people in the house would benefit from a more structured study period. Then again, I don't know if I want to impose that on people. Moreover, if I'm ever going to get out of my shell, weekend fun might be the only time to do it. What if I ever had a boyfriend like Isabella? How much would I miss my Saturdays then? Okay, I'll probably never have a boyfriend like Isabella does, but anyway, I do love to study, and doing it in a group actually can be a lot of fun. We're supporting Isabella though. Sorry, Dominic, I have to side with Isabella on this one. Ha! In your face! Don't tell me these delinquents have gotten to you too. It's not that they've gotten to me, it's just that, well, I mean, you're so good at hitting the books, I thought you'd like the extra time for studying. Well, it's just that. It's just that weekends are for partying and getting out of the rut we get into during the week. Little Ann is starting to realize that. There's still a place of learning, damn it. Well, it's not that I wouldn't be happy to help anyone who's having problems studying, but I don't think we should force others to give up their free time. And, well, sometimes it is nice to loosen up once in a while. College should be about trying different things too. There you go, girl, exactly. Oh, whatever, screw you both. I try to help you to do something to make sure your time is productive, and this is what I get. Dominic storms off to his room. I feel bad for disappointing him, but I think I made the right decision. Isabella is sure I made the right choice though, throwing her hand out so I can give her a high five. There you go, nice one. I hope we didn't hurt his feelings too badly. Oh, he'll be fine once he remembers that we're people and not some kind of learning robots. Though you may want to stay out of his way for a bit. Hey though, nice to have a girl around here who has my back, you know? Isabella winks at me and goes back to her room. Oh no. I take the hint and head back to my own room. Week 3. One of the best parts of living on campus like this is being able to come back for lunch. How long until the Capcom event? I don't know. It's nice to just make my own food once in a while. I've got my mind on a nice sandwich as I enter the Latin house. Welcome home. Have you decided to cast away the classes of the day? Oh no. Huh? What? Rakesh, what are you doing? Rakesh is standing in the common area completely covered in paint. He doesn't look like he's wearing a skirt. What? This? Oh, I think I finally found the ultimate paintbrush. Come see my room. The idea struck me and I had to try it. Is your room the only place you tried it? Oh yes, I thought my walls would be the best place to try it. Is that paint safe to be on skin? Well, paint can cover many things. Why not a body? Aren't some paints toxic to skin? Oh, I should probably clean off. Could you, never mind. Rakesh takes off upstairs with a slightly worried look on his face. I suppose it wouldn't be very nice of me to just leave now. Hang on, Rakesh, I'll help you clean up. Oh, I could not ask that of you, one. It wouldn't be proper. It's fine, Rakesh, we're just friends. I mean, wait, you don't have to get naked, do you? I don't think, Finally catch up to Rakesh in the bathroom, sitting in the shower stall. No. I had on shorts the whole time. I think they will have to be thrown out now. Well, that's definitely true. Come on, start the water and we'll get this cleaned up. Rakesh turns on the shower while I go looking for something to help him scrub. Luckily, it looks like Sally left her loofah sponge in there. The water does not seem to be taking off the paint. Here, try using this loofah to scrub. Rakesh begins scrubbing at his arm, but it's not really doing much good. What kind of paint did you use? Rakesh shrugs while trying to get the paint off. The can is still in my room if you wish to see it. I make my way over to Rakesh's bedroom. There are splotches of paint on the wall. I suppose they're from Rakesh's chest? Honestly, I'm trying not to think about it too much. I wonder how often he repaints his room. Probably all the time. I spot the open paint buckets next to his bed. Picking them up, I read over the labels. Looks like this is oil-based paint. I guess it doesn't come off very easily. You probably shouldn't have put this on your body, Rakesh. It made beautiful pictures though, did it not? Well, that's a little beside the point. Hang on, let me see if I can find a solution. I hear the water turning off as I go to my room to hook up my laptop. After a few minutes of searching, I shut down my laptop and head for the kitchen. Okay, I think I found something on the internet. This is going to be a bit weird. Whatever it takes, I suppose. Come back to the bathroom carrying the house's jumbo jar of mayonnaise. What is that for? Well, according to a few sites I found, this should help. Help me rub this on the covered spots. I hope this works. Me too. Together we start covering Rakesh in mayonnaise. The smell is kind of terrible. You got to start thinking about this sort of thing. At least use water-soluble paints. It is hard to consider such things when the muse strikes. I simply must create. You saw my work. What did you think? Praises work. Okay, I admit it. Your room is very pretty, Rakesh. I knew that you would see its beauty on. My muse may lead me astray, but the results are always wonderful. Rakesh is smiling from ear to ear as we continue to slather mayonnaise all over his paint-covered skin. Again, I'm trying not to think about it. I appreciate your help, my friend. Of course, Rakesh, this is what friends are for, right? Okay, you start rubbing that in really well. We'll try rinsing you off in a few minutes. Yes, okay. Rakesh starts really rubbing at the mayonnaise covering his chest while I continue to put it on his back. What the hell? I never get invited to any of the fun parties. Isabella, what are you doing here? It's not what it looks like. Oh my god, I'm going to die of embarrassment. I'm just going to melt through the bathroom tile and die. Oh, please don't stop on my account. If you want to slather your man-meat in sauce, be my guest. Man-meat? Isabella, it's not like that. It means she wants to just eat you right up, Rakesh. Oh, I don't think you should do that at all, Anne. Oh, you too, Rakesh. Don't think I've ever blushed this hard. I cover my face with my hands, slapping my cheeks with the mayonnaise I'd just been spreading on Rakesh. See? She can't wait to get a taste. Isabella is laughing her butt off. She's practically falling over. Even Rakesh is chuckling. I'm too busy being mortified. Don't worry, I'm just teasing, Anne. You kids have fun in here. I just came back for a book. Rakesh turns the shower back on and starts rinsing off the mayonnaise. At least the plan worked. The paint begins sloughing off with the creamy condiment. Don't know if I'm ever going to live this down, though. Half an hour later, Rakesh is cleaned up and moisturizing, and I'm back out the door. I thought the Capcom event was soonish. Does Capcom have a Twitch channel?
Nothing but blood and death.
Don't. Maybe I misunderstood the E3 schedules or something. Well, let's keep going. Just another day as I head out the door for my classes. Good morning, Anne. Sally, good morning. On your way to class as well? Looks like Sally left just before I did. I jog a bit to catch up with her as we make our way towards campus. Actually, I've got to get down to the farming garden. My boss wants me to get some serious weeding done, and I don't want to be there all day. Hi, Breezy. How are you? Oh yeah, you work there, don't you? How'd you land that job? My dad runs a vegetable farm. It seemed like a pretty natural way to make some money aside from my scholarships. I actually started there over the summer. Helped me make some moving in money. Thunderstorm again? Really? Is this TOS friendly? Yes, it is. It's on PlayStation. Every PlayStation game has to be TOS friendly. Because otherwise it wouldn't be approved on PlayStation. Dead or Alive? TOS friendly. It is. It pushes the limits, but it's rated and it's not on the banned list. Stuff you can't stream is stuff on the banned list or stuff that is unrated. I've seen some interesting skin DLCs for it. Yeah. There are some really interesting ones. Every PlayStation game has to be TOS friendly, and Dave still asks why I'm a PC gamer. I do. Take-Two is in an hour and 15-ish minutes. Capcom is later today. Oh, hello, Echo. Thank you. I thought Capcom was like starting soon. Like very soon. Then I guess I can close Twitch. That does make a lot of sense. How hard is that job to do? Sounds like a lot of fun. Well, it's a pretty active job. There's a lot of running around or hard labor to be done. I got a day of weeding ahead of me, for instance, and that's not easy at all. Get used to running around and keeping yourself in shape. We can teach you how to garden properly, but if you don't have the stamina to keep up, you'll never get a job there. Well, I can certainly try to be active. There you go. It might not seem related, but the football team needs a water person. It'll definitely get you up on your feet keeping up with those guys. And the thing is, our farm doesn't have a good automatic irrigation system, so you'll probably find yourself running around the farm watering the plants like you would the football players. That sounds like a lot of fun. I may look into it. You definitely should. How goes it? Are Sally and Anne like really good friends? No. They're not that friendly. Unfortunately. Probably what's the Take-Two thingy? 2K Games might have something for the Bioshock 4. Yep. An hour 15 minutes. Yeah, I can end before that and watch too. We've almost made it to the main buildings. I'm just about to ask where Sally and I will split up when I notice that we're actually right in front of the campus cafe. Speaking of work, isn't this where Isabella works? So, see, Breezy, I'm trying to be real good friends with Isabella. So Sally is actually not available as a romance for a female character, which is very unfortunate. It's sad. I'm sad. Speaking of work, isn't this where Isabella works? We both look inside the window to see Isabella shuffling around the relatively busy cafe. One plate in her hand. Just as we're looking in, though, she looks out. As soon as she spots us, she beams and waves us over with her free hand. Hoping for a mobile Bioshock? You got it. Sally waves back and starts to walk towards the door. Isabella walks the plate over and puts it down in front of a large man in a jersey. Looks like Chad is here too. What a coincidence when we were just talking about the football team. Hey Anne, are you coming? Sally's already at the door looking back at me. Have you seen Later Daters? It's the only date scene that actually got my attention. Never heard of it. It's on Steam, I guess. It's with old people. Is it anime-like? Anime old people? Later daters. No. It's not yeah. Not everything is then. It's it should be. I get it though. Welcome to Ye Olde, your new retirement paradise. Date as an octogenarian and find somebody to love. Just get your kicks in while the getting is good. Remember, if the chairs are rocking, don't come a knocking. Wow. My first dating sim was actually a free game. Where you are in a school for disabled people in a bunch of ways. So every character, including you, has a different disability. Though yours is kind of a cheat, I guess, because you have a heart problem. But it was really fun, and it got me into the thing. Because all the characters were really cute and had an interesting story. It was also very well written, dealt with their own traumas about stuff. Now look at my watch quickly. I might have time to make it to class if I keep the conversation short. I don't know if I want to risk it though. Damn, I'm always skipping class. Kiwi? Verizon 5G ultra wideband, best thing E3 showed us. Is it a vaccine? Is it in vaccine format? Verizon Portugal? Is it? Does it even exist? No, I came here to make friends, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm coming. Morning, Isabella. Oh no, it's the jock. Morning, ladies. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, thank you. There are enough people here that one of the only tables available is over next to Chad. We take a seat and Sally leans over to introduce herself. Hi there, you must be Chad? Yeah, that's me. And who are you two pretty ladies? We're Isabella's roommates. I'm Sally. Hon. Chad is looking us over like he's trying to memorize us for a test later. I quickly look over at the menu board, wondering if there's anything good to drink. Pleasure to meet you. Isabella's mentioned you guys. Sally nods happily and then sits down facing me. She suddenly points at Chad and then rolls her eyes. I can't help but giggle a little. Let me get you some breakfast, or something, hon. We haven't had much chance to hang out yet. Looking through some of my old coin banks that I had at my dad's, I have a lot of Canadian pennies. Oof. It was Canadian dollars, though. Ooh, that's okay. I had breakfast earlier. I'm not really hungry. What can I get for you, girls? I'll have a soy latte. What about you, hon? Can I get an Americano? Coming right up. Seriously, let me get you something. I saw your idea of breakfast. 1 cup of yogurt? What? Were you watching me? Maybe. It's silly to be self-conscious about your eating habits, but there you go. Oh, please, I saw you eating on my way. Am I wrong? Well, no, not really. Still, it's enough for me in the morning. No way is that enough. You've got to keep your strength up. Are you on a diet or something? No, not really. I just like to watch what I'm eating, I guess. Trust me, you got nothing to worry about, hon. You're doing fine. I'll second that. I've been checking you out, and I'd say you're a grade A, fine cut. You look damn good, girl. What a fucking Chad. So the shot we'll take is a Ryzen 5G. I can't help but blush at the idea that this guy has been checking me out. Oh, is that so? If she's a grade A, then what am I? Oh no, Isabella heard that. She puts our coffees down on our table, hard. Oh, you're fine, hon. It's this meathead who's in trouble. Chad is sitting there looking defiantly at Isabella, like he's done nothing wrong. Isabella looks like she's going to flay him alive. Sally looks like she wants nothing to do with this. Chad does deserve some trouble. He's been acting creepy since we got in. Then again, I don't want Isabella to get in trouble for yelling at a customer, even if the customer is her boyfriend. Is it? Maybe I should change the subject so they don't argue? Or maybe I should do the yelling so she doesn't have to. Compliment Isabella. I definitely don't want a scene, regardless of who starts it. Time to change gears. I haven't really gotten to see you working in that outfit much, Isabella. It looks good on you. Isabella rolls her eyes at Chad, who just chuckles at it before going back to his own meal. Thanks, Anne. I actually made some modifications to it on the sly. Don't tell my boss, okay? She winks at me as she goes back to working at the counter. So how are classes going, hon? Pretty good, actually. I think I got a good handle on the course load. How about you? Well, I got a few sociology classes this quarter, and it's kind of getting to me. Do you need any help studying? I'd be glad to go over stuff with you. I don't really know a lot about the subject, though. Oh, I'd appreciate that. If I get really stuck, I'll let you know. Sally and I continue to discuss our classes for a while, going over varying studying techniques. But luckily, Chad leaves us alone for the rest of the conversation. Isabella even drops by a few times to check up on us and join in when she can, though it's obvious she's not that great at studying. I watch Isabella as she goes about her duties, making sure she's not still mad. I can tell where she's made the alterations to her uniform. It definitely makes it a lot more risque. At one point she starts cleaning off a table across from me, and I can't help but notice that her skirt comes almost to her butt when she leans forward like that. Maybe if I was as stoned as her and had such nice legs, I wouldn't mind showing off my body like that either. Do you need something, Anne? Found the Canadian nickel from 1963 and the 5-cent piece from the British Virgin Islands from 1975. Probably worthless. But I mean, they might be worth $1. I try to be positive. Yeah, there's sense. They're probably worthless. Yeah, it needs to be 100 years older than that to be worth something. Do you need something on? Oh no, I must have been staring. She's coming over. Careful you don't go blind staring too long, hon. Feel the heat in my cheeks as Isabella winks at me and walks away. She swishes around the corner, making her skirt flare up, giving me another view. I can hear Chad choke on his drink for a moment. What did she say? What? Oh, nothing. Sally arches an eyebrow at me, but lets it go as we get up our coffee and head out the door. Thanks for hanging out with me, Anne. We should do it more often. Definitely. Thanks for the coffee. We smile and wave goodbye to each other as we go our own way. I'll admit I'm a little distracted thinking about what Isabella did. I don't think she was that upset with me. I don't really have time to think that hard about it though. It's time for class and I need to concentrate. It's nice to get the place to myself once in a while. The house is quiet tonight. Dominic is at a housing authority meeting that should take most of the night. Isabella's out with Chad. Rakesh wandered out the door earlier in the evening, wearing all black and holding a paint roller. I have no idea what he's up to and I don't think I want to know. Sally's at a sit-in on campus protesting some guy's illegal imprisonment. I didn't ask too many questions about him. Sally tends to rant. At any rate, the house is mine for the night. I've got a bit of studying to do, but once I'm done, it'll be nice to use the big communal TV to watch whatever I want. A nice sappy movie or something. I grab a stack of the house's DVDs and look them over on my way to the kitchen. Grab a light snack for my study period and figure out what I want to watch. Oof. Whoa, sorry, Anne. I didn't see you there. You okay? Can't believe I just ran into Max. Wait, Max? Isabella? Dominic, Rakesh, Sally? Oh my god, I forgot about Max. The 1975 coin is worth like $4. Oh, cool. That's something. That's like way more than its actual value. Oh jeez, I didn't know you were still here. You should hold on to it. Yeah, hey, I thought I had a place to myself too. I guess it's just you and me then. Yeah. First I forget about Max and then I run into him. Sheesh, I'm so embarrassed. I was going to study in my room for a bit, but then maybe we should hang out, eat dinner or something? This was just kind of a snack. I feel terrible if he had thought I'd forgotten all about him. Sure, sounds like fun. This is a little awkward. We didn't get off to the best start. Okay, see you back down here in an hour or so. Hopefully when we get back together it won't be so bad. I closed my last book. I could probably do more, but I don't really want to overtax myself. Sometimes too much studying can be just as bad as not enough. Besides, I should go see if Max is still interested in hanging out. Just as I'm thinking about him, he knocks on my door. Oh, hey, I was just studying. Oh, look, if you got more to do, I understand. I know your books are important to you. Oh no, it's fine. I think I've done what I can for tonight. Thank you though. No problem. Come on, let's go see what we can put together in the kitchen. Together we head downstairs and into the kitchen. A little scrounging turns up a fairly decent meal with little muss or fuss. We sit down with our meals next to each other on the big couch in the common room. So, how are classes? Don't ask. Not great, huh? Is it really hard? Oh no, Max looks really put off. He must not be doing very well. No, I feel bad for asking. I've brought the mood down. It's no picnic, but I'll pull through. It's probably time for a subject change. Well, I'm sure you'll get through. Kind of weird to have the place to ourselves, huh? Eh, I know. I was hoping I could let my sexiness run free, but I guess I'll have to keep it in check. Well, I guess you should hold it in? What the hell was that? That line was terrible. And why would he try a line anyway? I don't know what he expected to happen. I guess he's just trying to break the ice. Maybe that means he's trying, or maybe it just means he's trying to get out of this. Should I let him off the hook? Maybe I can still salvage this. We watched the TV quietly for a while. There's nothing interesting on. We just watch it. things aren't going to change if I don't do something. Ask Max to perform. Can't believe I'm doing this terribly. I mean, this isn't even a date or anything like one, and I'm still this awkward? No, I'm going to get over this. Max is in a band, he's gotta love performing. I bet he'd love a chance to show off. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little interested in hearing his stuff. Oh, you know, I actually haven't really heard any of your music. I mean, you're always tuning or working on some small part when I hear you practice. I'd love it if you could play me something more complete. Really? I don't play too much around the house. What with Dushnik around to spoil the fun? I don't mind getting a little loud for you though, if that's what you like. Oh, even better. Do an unplugged version. I used to love those shows where the musician would get up and do their greatest hits without the electricity. You can really see where the song comes from. Yeah, I can do that. Wait here. I'll grab my acoustic. This was definitely the right choice. He took off like a shot. You wanted to hear my stuff, right? It sounds a lot different when you get the whole gang together, but I think I can give you the gist. Yes, definitely. Okay, let's see. What to play first? Hey, since you asked, I'll play you something special. It's not finished yet. We have to figure out the final arrangement, but I like what I've got. It's the one I've been working on the last week or so, at any rate. Max is actually a really talented musician. His song is really sweet.
Let's go. So long to be nameless. This crowd so loud.
Welcome back, Metal. When he finishes, I give him a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. Encore! Max plays 3 or 4 more songs unplugged. He even changes some of the lyrics to mention me a time or two. When he's finally done, he puts his guitar back in its case. Thanks, Anne. Did you like what you heard? Definitely. You're really good. Well, yeah, I'm pretty damn good. Just shows you have good taste. But more importantly, thanks for giving me a chance to show off. I don't get to do this type of thing very often. It was fun. Well, I enjoyed it too. Thank you for playing for me. Max places a hand on my shoulder, looking me in the eyes. He's gotten a lot more serious all of a sudden. No, really, you're a fun person. Not just because you let me play my music for you. Well, it's not... Max puts an arm around my shoulder, giving me a sort of half hug as he holds me pretty closely. You're good by me, hon. I can feel the heat rising in my cheeks, but it also feels pretty nice. I'm sorry to have interrupted. Rakesh is standing behind us. He's got spray paint covering his clothes. He also has what appears to be a stop sign sticking out of the back of his shirt, with one hand on the sign over the P. How long does super glue last? Anybody? You're not a real person, are you? Oh my gosh, Rakesh, come on, let's get some nail polish remover. We spend the rest of the evening trying to figure out how this happened to Rakesh. Well, it may not have ended the ideal way, but I have to admit it felt pretty good. I think Max liked it too. When we've done everything we can for Rakesh, we head to bed. Max gives me a wink before closing his door, and I can't help but smile. I'm making some progress. Alright. That's the end of week 3. So I'm going to save here and stop for the day. We'll continue this at another time. This is, I don't want to overexert myself, and this way I'll get ready for some E3. Watch the 2K event. Still need to drop by my mom's house. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Hang out on Discord if you want to comment on some E3 shenanigans. I'll be back in the nighttime with Resident Evil 7 End of Zoe. And yeah. I'll see you all then. Yeah, see you in a bit. Goodbye.